So guys, Crypt Tip Helper here again, and this time we're going to discuss Grape Finance. Now Grape Finance is a DeFi on the Avax blockchain system, and it's just a tool fork similar to Two Shares and Tomb Finance and stuff like that on the Phantom blockchain. But this one has been brought to us on Avax, and it's something that I'm in, and it's just a nice sort of opportunity to discuss with you guys if it's something that you don't know what to get into or how to get into it. And I'll just go through it briefly of sort of what it is. So as you can see here, it's been audited, which is great. It gives you the confidence to, so smart contract security. Sometimes you get hacks and stuff like that where you can lose your funds and stuff, so this gives you that sort of security assessment. It's also KYC'd as well, so that's on the audit. And the partners, if we go onto the launchpad, the partners are Asgard, which is a partnership. Asgard, they are a unique GameFi DAO, building an excitement play to earn game, and wine holders will be able to pledge their tokens to the Asgard DAO in return for Vault. So that's the sort of partnership there. If you click on the Asgard link, it takes you to their webpage, and I don't want to bore you with all the stuff, but all the documentation, all this type of stuff. So that's the Asgard partnership, and here's the Hermes Finance. So our partnership with Hermes, they are fellow algorithmic protocol pegged to Avax. Together we'll create a new pair H-share wine, which they can be staked for either. And there's the partnership agreement, and if you click on there, it takes you to their page. So obviously I'm not connected to this at all, but this is their page if you want to come and have a look. So I just want to talk about strategies. If you're totally new to this and you don't know where the hell to start because it looks so complex, basically my strategies they've come to me basically by accident. So I've looked at the strategies that it shows you. It shows you strategies on here. So if you look on strategies, look, it shows you how to do it. But I just want to quickly show you my strategies. So we'll go home. But first of all, if you want to get these tokens onto your MetaMask, I haven't got them on at the moment, but I'm just going to show you how to do it. So if you import you can import the tokens, but if you go onto the page, you just click on the little foxy there, and you just add the tokens like that. It's so simple, instead of looking through the contract and importing them. So you add the tokens. You've got G bonds as well, so they're the three main ones. Add the tokens there, and then if we go into my MetaMask, you'll see that they've shown up. So my grape, my wine, and my G bond. So strategies wise, first of all, when I started, if you go to the vineyard, you've got your grape MIM, which will produce a liquidity pool. You've got your wine MIM liquidity pool and grape wine liquidity pool. When I first started, I jumped in with all my grape, but when I seen the daily APR at 0.5, I thought that's not for me. Plus the pool weighting, which is 0.5%, is not a lot. So pool weighting is how many people are activated in that group there, where 42.5 is here and 40.5 is on the wine MIM, and 12% is the grape wine, because this is pegged to MIM, which is a magic internet money, and this is more stable compared to grape wine. But first of all, mine was the grape MIM, which I staked. So there's my liquidity pool. That's the tokens I've got, and they're just claiming every day. I think I claimed them this morning. So you can get addicted. You can go into Auto Pounder and Auto Pounder on Yade Wolf or Biffy, and they Auto Pounder also. You don't have to keep coming and doing it yourself. But that's one of them there, the grape MIM that I'm in, and also wine MIM. And there's a percentage on there, the APR, the TVL, which is total value locked. And so I've got three of that, the wine and MIM, and they're producing that for me every day. And basically you can claim them and then just reinvest again and again and again. But if you go into the winery, I've bought myself a wine and I'm staking grapes, and that's my earnings, and you can just rinse, repeat every time. But the reason that I got into wine was because I was ready to jump into Piggy Finance, which was another one. And the P shares were here. So if you look along here, I was looking at this support, the resistance chart, and eventually it broke out. and it come down. Obviously it was a fake out, and it eventually come again, and it just shot off perfectly. And I sort of I didn't want to FOMO in, so I had me Avax sitting there ready to go, and I couldn't pull the trigger because this thing just wouldn't stop, and it shot up to $1,400, and now it's come right back down. But the money that I was going to put into this, I put into wine, and as you can see on the wine, it was a nice double bottom, and I thought that was going to play out the double bottom, which was here. So it bounced off it once, it bounced off it twice, and you had this nice little green candle up here, and I thought that was it. It's a perfect time to enter, but obviously it was a fake out, and it dropped down. And a friend of mine got in about here, and again it's just happened. And then this morning, the 17th, sorry, it's just had a lot of volume coming again, and we're into this ascending triangle here, and it was decision time. Does it come back down here and sort of make a decision to go to the downside, or it's broke out, and now is this a retest or a fake out? It could be the same as what happened to Piggy Finance. It could drop back down into this channel till it gets here and it squeezes, and it can either squeeze to the upside or it come to the downside. But anyways, this was a good entry point. But I got in the other day, a couple of days ago, and I'm just writing it out for the long term. Like I say, it was $4.20 I think I paid for one wine, and if you look at the potential upside up to $940, that's nearly a 2x, double your money within a space of whenever it reaches there. But this is the next resistance up here, the real resistance at 653. But that's not my mindset. My mindset is long term. This has been going over a month now, and the partnerships and the stuff that they're trying to do. If you look at the roadmap, even the different strategies compared to others, you've got the raffle. The raffle's quite fun. So I can enter the raffle, and the winner gets a one wine, which the wine is at $500, and the grape price is $284. And these are the amount of people that's entered. Obviously, when it ends, obviously there'll be a lot more people entering. So what I could do is basically with my wine that I've earned, 3 of them, if I wanted, I could just go into the raffle, and the grapes get burned, so it keeps the economy, the ecosystem all stable, which is good as well. So if we look onto the roadmap, these are a lot of tick boxes, this is what I want to see. If you've got loads of Q1 stuff that they're going to be doing and none of these boxes are ticked, you think, well, why are they not ticked? Are they not doing the jobs properly? But as you can see, a lot of the stuff's been like the airdrops, the ownership of grape contract, the marketing, the staking of wine rewards, the auto compounder, all these boxes are ticked. So it gives me a lot of confidence. And now into Q2, this is what we're going to be doing in Q2. Chainlink integrations, implement bonding to secure protocol owned liquidity, lending and borrowing, auto paying loans, NFT based. Now, I watched the video the other day with Grape Finance on their YouTube channel, and it says if you've got one wine staked, you automatically get an NFT. Now, these are totally random. You could end up with a very rare one. You could end up with a crap one. But just for having one wine staked, the NFT. Then we're going to Q3. So this is a progression all the time, and it tells me it's here for the long term. And even look on the Q4, dedicated mobile app for Grape Finance. So I'm pretty comfortable being locked in here for months. And as you can see, when this did launch, I'll put this on the daily. Where is it? It's over here somewhere. But the daily, look, this started off at nearly $8.5 and it's come down. It's been consolidating for a while now. And now we're in that sort of scenario. Like I said before, this is a 50-minute chart. It's been on the ascending triangle. It's broke out. It might retest and go, it might not. But that's just a little technical analysis on the wine. But it is, for me, it's a good little system that if you've got Avax sitting about, you can jump into these farms and you can earn some serious money. And the total value locked up, I think it's 5 million. I think I know Tomb Forks is over 100 million. Yeah, it's over 5 million, which that's a criteria that I like as well. So yeah, it's a pretty good system, and the strategies, it shows you how to do it yourself on here. So you just follow this system and you get the best rewards. If you want to take profits up to 20%, it's optional, or just get them all back in. But I'm in the grape MIM, the wine MIM, and I'm compounding wine. And these are all the strategies, like the Asgard multiplier strategy. There's loads of different strategies to work on. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment purposes only. But if you want to look into these things, I always tell you to do your own research. The documents are here, and if you want to go down to this, it shows you all these videos. Look, grape strategies. There's the strategies, but there's the DeFi help and guide videos. That's using Trader Joe. That's like the spooky swap of Avax, if you're comfortable with Phantom. But there's all the videos, and this is just a basic going through of liquidity pools, the yield farming, and all these are pretty quick videos that don't go on forever. How does staking work? Tips to avoid impermanent loss. So there's loads of tips there to get you going, and you don't have to jump in with a lot of money. You can start $100 of Avax or whatever it may be, and just do what the system tells you to do and the strategies. By staking these vineyard, by simply doing this. So I've earned just say $11 worth of wine since this morning. All I could do was claim that, go into the winery and just add it. So I could add that, add the max, and then that earns more grapes. What I could do with this one is claim the rewards. I could go on to Trader Joe, that we discussed before. Trader Joe will take you to their website, and all you do is just trade. So once you've claimed them, you can trade your grape for your MIM 50-50, then add it to the liquidity pool, and then just keep rinsing and repeating, going back and forwards with this. But you can auto compound it, so you don't have to do it yourself. But 3% a day is brilliant. In the total value locked TVL, the APR is 1,130, which you never see that these days. That's just to show you how to auto compound your grapes and MIM on Beefy, and that's to see the optional strategy for the vault for quickness. Split the grape rewards and then just keep on going. And basically that's it about it. I mean, there's a link to the Telegram and Discord along here. You can go into their Telegram. There's a lot of people in the community, and this is not a bad price to start with. That, well, it's 500 now, but P shares was over 1,000. You've got three shares over 3,000. So in my eyes, for long term, and they've got the roadmap as well that they're trying to progress. So for me it worked and it made sense. So that's why I jumped in. But I just wanted to share it with you guys in case you're pretty new to the Avax ecosystem, and you might have heard a little bit about farming and you might want to know how to do it. Well, this is just an easy sort of overview of how to do it, and just connecting your wallet and going that way. But if there's any questions on Grape Finance, just put them in the comments. Obviously, if you like the video, I'd like you to subscribe, and then, like I say, it gives me confidence to do more videos with other systems. Like I could do Piggy Finance, which is on the Avax as well. I could do Tomb Forks on Phantom, just whatever ecosystem you want. And just as we talk, hopefully this will be a retest and then towards the upside. So guys, if you found that helpful, just hit the like button, subscribe if you can, and then I shall see you all next time. Take it easy, pal. Bye bye.